Hi friends, welcome back to Moody Blooms. I'm Mary Ellen, and today I'm going to show you what to do with these succulent top pumpkins after Thanksgiving. So this one's still a healthy pumpkin. It's not rotting at all, so you could potentially leave this out, but this one's starting to go bad and leak a little bit of juice out of the bottom, so we're definitely going to want to remove the succulents off the top of this pumpkin. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to remove the succulents that are kind of loose in here. Some of them, like this one's just kind of sitting on here. So we'll take off any of the dead. And see how there's already some nice roots on there. And I'll probably take off a couple of these bottom leaves. And then we can just set this in the soil. Okay, so see how this one has a little bit of moss on there, which is fine. I just leave it on there. The glue you can leave on there, but it peels right off. See how easy that was just to come off? You may lose some of the roots on there, but oops. Whoopies. Okay, so this one's a little bit stretched, so I'll probably just take some of these bottom leaves off and just stick it a little bit deeper in the soil. Could always behead it too, but for today's video's sake, that's what we're doing. So, but yeah, see how the glue on there doesn't harm the succulents at all? Comes right off, and then you still have some nice, healthy roots on there. I didn't water this one as well as I should have. Kind of neglected it, but yeah, everything did pretty well. And again, look at this. Tons of roots on there. Okay, so most of them just peel right out. You don't even have to do anything, but see how these are kind of like soggier? See, this is like a healthier leaf would be like this, and this one's kind of soggy looking, like it hasn't been watered. It's because it hasn't. Been a little bit of a slacker. See, this one didn't do so hot. See how this one's like shriveled up basically. It still has some nice roots, but I think I'm going to put this in some water to help it come back to life. Water therapy is amazing for succulents. So yeah, you're just kind of taking it apart piece by piece. This one's doing okay, so we'll just stick that one right in. But yeah, I mean, they all have a decent amount of roots on there. This one's kind of stuck a little bit, so see how it has tons of moss kind of stuck? Get any of the dead off there. Gently pull off the moss if you can. If it's gonna jeopardize the roots, then just leave it, but see how it peels right off, so it's super easy to take apart. I'm gonna take out those lower leaves. Yeah, this really needs to be watered. I feel bad. Okay, oops, lost a leaf. So yeah, just remove the little lower leaves that don't look so hot. Oh man, this one's like completely grown in. Jeez. Just be as careful as you can. All right, we got it off there, so roots intact. Okay, so this big center one, it's got some dead leaves on there, but yeah, for the most part, look, it's got all these roots on there. I'll probably put that in a different pot. Look at this guy, super stretched out. So I think what I'll do on this one is I'll actually make this into two. I cut it right about here. So I'll plant this in another pot, and then this one we'll go ahead and we can just set right in as well. Just again, peel off that, gently peel the glue off. Look, glue, and then the roots are perfectly intact. Ooh, mealybug, see that? That's what happens to mealybugs. Smush them. So I'll definitely spray this with my favorite mealybug soap. But yeah, looking good. You don't have to remove those lower leaves. I just want all the energy to go to the healthy leaves, so that's why I do that. Look, one of the leaves fell off and there's already really good root on there growing. But yeah, these succulents are so resilient. I mean, hot glue gun, and it's still kicking. They're still kicking. Oh, see, now this one, so we lost a bunch of the roots on there. There's still some left, but that's kind of a bummer. Now you could just take up the entire like top of that and set it in the soil. But I like to go in and get all the kind of dead leaves and stuff out of here, so. But yeah, so don't toss your succulents from your pumpkins because they will still thrive. Some little roots on there. We're running out of space. So yeah, I think that's everything on that one. And then on this one, like this center one right here is kind of stretched out. So I'll probably make this into two. Plant this elsewhere, and then we have a cutting that we can set in another pot. But yeah, they should come off pretty easily. If they don't, you know, just take some of the moss with it, like this one's kind of stuck, and then just gently peel away the moss if you can. Again, you could just pot it just like this, but I think they have a better chance getting rid of this glue. And usually when you pull the glue off, the moss comes off as well. But again, take off those soggy lower leaves. We'll try to salvage any seeds from this pumpkin if it's not rotten. But yeah, see how cute? Now you have a new little pot of some succulents. And we'll probably have a fourth after I fill that out, but yeah. So don't throw them out. Save the succulents. So here's another evil mealybug on this plant. It's a pretty good size too. These are the devil. See how when you kill them they actually turn darker? I know it's so disgusting, but we'll definitely spray those. So there's a little bit of glue left. Try to gently get that off there. Yep. See? Roots intact. Yeah, I feel like the babies are a lot more stuck than the larger succulents. Ooh, gone or lost it. So here's an example of if it breaks off when you're pulling off the glue. You still can go ahead and plant that. Look, there's even a little baby root on there. So we'll just gently set that in there. So now we have some cute little arrangements all ready to go. And they already have some little roots on there, so if you have any questions on what else to do with these pumpkins, definitely leave in the comments below. I'm always open to suggestions or tips or video suggestions, so please let me know. So this moss can be tossed. If you want to save it, I would suggest taking the glue off first. Just kind of rip it off. I would get out any of the dead leaves on there for sure. But you could reuse it if you wanted. I usually just toss it, but you definitely could reuse it. Just want to see if it's rotten inside. Oh wow, the seeds are already sprouting. That's so crazy. Just wanted to show you the inside. Those seeds are already sprouted. Okay, so this is what I was working with. They're legit growing into the pumpkin. So it was quite a chore trying to get some of these out. So here's my box of sperm. Just kidding, but look at all these guys. And I have never opened up a pumpkin and seen this before. I only just have seeds. So garden friends, help me out. What do you suggest? Do we plant these? Do we let these dry out and try to salvage just the seeds? There's also a bunch of these little baby seeds that have already sprouted, but yeah, a lot of them have just completely rooted right into the pumpkin. So anyways, let me know in the comments below if you have any hot tips for me. Thanks so much for joining us on Moody Blooms. I'm so glad that you were here today. Please go ahead and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up by liking the video, and we'll see you next time.